My parents moved here in 1945, and they sold a dairy farm. My dad took a big step and moved from there and bought this hardware store. So I grew up in there watching my dad deal with people and building relationships, and he took great pride in the lines that he sold, that they were the best. As I got older and was ready to start my own career, of course, Kathy and I got married very young. She is my high school sweetheart, and we have been married for 58 years. Part of my big success, of course, is her and what she has brought to the family. And
part of God's plan.
Exactly. My dad called me one night and he told me about a feed mill. It was an opportunity to purchase. Would you like that? Growing up, I loved horses and animals. And I had my first horse when I was 14. I said, absolutely, I think I'd be interested. So things were good for 20 years. But as time went on, we saw agriculture declining. So getting back to the love of animals and horses, I thought we can sell some horse trailers. Back in the early days, we were becoming fairly successful in growing our inventory, and there at the feed mill, my desk was on the front. I could look out across the front. I could count my inventory trailers. I could sit in my chair and look out there, and I would count those. I had accounts payable on a nail beside of my desk on a wall, and I would thumb through those to see what the accounts payable were, and then I had my checkbook, and I'd look at my balance, and I mean, just like that, I'd say, I'm good. The big step in 95 when we saw the opportunities of growing our company, in which it could not be done at our old feed mill, and we purchased this land out on I-40. The location just enabled us to be a different company. It brought us in a different market.
And by that time, Will was working at our business, and eventually Clint joined us.
We have been very blessed that we're in our third generation of our local business here in Mocksville for 75 years. What is even more special to me is that we're in our fourth generation. I have a granddaughter, Madison, who is taking a huge part in our company, and I just could not be any more prouder.
The guest experience is very important to us. And that starts when they walk in the door and the greeting of the receptionist, and whether they're going to parts, or if they need service, or they need a salesperson, or they have a problem. We expect and hope that they are wowed and feel like they have come to the place where they're going to be taken care of.
You know, it's simple. You give people a good product or service at a fair price, and you stand behind it, and you do what you say you'll do. One of the things that my dad bestowed in me was watching him take so much pride in the community, and everything he sold, it was a relationship with that person. He felt obligated that that person would not be disappointed in the product that he sold them, and that's something that we take great pride in. My boys take great pride in it. People that trust us, that do business with us, whether it be service or whether it be a product that they have bought from us, I mean, I promise you, you're going to be pleased. We are there for the long haul, and we're just so excited about what the future holds.